Hey guys, welcome back to another TV news update for you guys. Just a quick little side rant here. This is a good one. You guys, you guys aren't noticing any differences here, but I actually got a new tripod. Yeah, I got it yesterday, and it's so cool. I want to keep playing around with this tripod. Like, obviously, it's a portable one that I could move anywhere, right? I want to keep testing the waters with it because eventually, because I will literally use this phone as like a camera, like a first camera when we're shooting, right? And I would want my camera people to use the tripod so it'd be more easier, so they won't just have to keep holding the phone like this. So there's one little update for you guys. I jump back and forth with this update. Should I really talk about it? Because here's the thing. I'm not going to cover every character, in updates, right? Obviously, when I will interview people in person, the roles that they're interested in playing, or, again, other roles that I would want them to play, I'll go over them with them. So I feel like maybe I can cover, some of, the big/important characters on here. So, you already read the title. We're going to be talking about Audrey Dunn, a.k.a. Mrs. Dunn, David Dunn's wife. So, she was supposed to make a comeback in Glass, but due to the actress herself, she couldn't make it due to, she had to make a TV series called, what was it, House of Cards. I'm somewhat familiar with it. I'm not going to bother watching it, so, they gave the movie an excuse to, kill her off camera, due to cancer. You know what? I think that's good, pushing the story forward, especially with David, right? So, obviously, there's an expectation with the character, right? So, obviously, I'm going to be playing David Dunn, and I would need my on-screen wife, right? Yeah, just find, any actress or, actress to, play the role, and, of course, if they do watch this video, or if I interview them in person, I'll explain, the expectations, right? Again, when it comes to, the characters, right, of course, I'm not looking for, a specific, height or, a body type. Just, if anyone can deliver the role, then that's great. You've sold me on it, right? Just, I want to be able to sell you guys on the role. Because, I'm the main director, I get to play, the main character that is the overseer, right? Just a couple of things I want to get off my mind, though, when it comes to, the on-screen wife thing, guys, and I don't want to throw anybody off in general. I don't want you guys to look at the project, let alone at this video, you read the title. I don't want you guys to assume, this is for Blu-ray to find an excuse to get a girlfriend. Now, like I've said, guys, I want to make sure I develop good relationships with the people that I'm working on with this project. And, yes, in Hollywood, actors, they have good chemistry, right? Sometimes they do day in real life, and it helps to promote their project, right? So, again, I don't have an expectation of this, hey, if that were to happen behind the scenes, and it's, again, if I were to, date, an actress, who would play Audrey, or, maybe, any of the other, female characters, and if we were to, promote the series like that, then so be it. That's good marketing. But I'm not, rushing into that or expecting that. I just expect a good product, right? Seriously, guys, if that were the case, the whole reason I made this series just to get a girlfriend, and then not doing the project at all, oh man, I would feel pretty scummy, Hey, but hey, like I said, you never know. I just thought I would throw that on there because I really do feel like people would accuse me of that. Just no, I want to develop a good relationship with the actress, any actress who would play Audrey, right? And you need that Mr. and Mrs. Dunn chemistry too, right? So again, spending time with actors, what are they like in their day-to-day life, right? That's what's important to me. People first, right? Again, that's what I care about. Of course, expect Audrey to have, a lot of screen time, right? Of course, with her, with the moments with her and David. And obviously, we still want to keep that mother-son relationship going with her and Joseph, right? And I don't know when I'll introduce in the series because it needs to be shown on camera, right? I need to show Audrey going through the cancer, the leukemia, right? And see her pass away and how that affects both David and Joseph, right? And how, her death would, continue to, like, push her husband and her son, like, to live day-to-day lives. And that one scene in Glass, like in the beginning of the film, when David was coming home, from doing overseer stuff, and he has, like, a flashback, right? And that moment, you could immediately tell David was going to tell Audrey that he was the overseer. But I would want Audrey to find that out about herself, like, and she's waiting for her husband to approach her, like, I know we'll never get that on film. Maybe that could be, like, a dream sequence, like in a what-if scenario, but, like, we have to play our cards right by, playing, like, the cancer thing right. And, of course, that's not happening in this season, right? Although, like, there is an episode in the Glass era where, like, we're into, like, present day with David and he's without Audrey, so we're not going to get any flashbacks there. But I'll make sure to write a good script for that in the future, so don't worry about that. Yeah, Audrey's kind of quiet, and she doesn't like violence in her life, so, again, I want that actress to have that Audrey presence, right? Like, deliver that role. Like, convince me that you're going to play Audrey Dunn. And she's a physical therapist, too, right? So I would like to play into that a little bit. Like, I know if this was on, like, Blumhouse's level, like, they would, like, have special permission to, like, shoot at, like, at a clinic or a hospital for situations like this, but, like, because due to, like, my limited resources, we're not going to be able to do that. Like, sure, we can get physical therapy, like, nurse clothing for the actress, like, showing, like, her going off to work or coming back from work, right? Like, at least, like, that would be the closest thing, right? And I do, of course, I need to mention this in the video because I don't want to leave this off. Like, I don't want to make assumptions or anything. Like, because, David and Audrey are husband and wife. Whoever I cast to play Audrey, I would need to get, like, their consent to, like, man, I do not want to sound inappropriate, but you guys know where I'm going with this, like, because every married couple does this, right? So, like, when David and Audrey are in bed together, like, obviously, there's not going to be any sex scenes, of course, especially on a YouTube level. Are you kidding me? Like, YouTube would terminate my ass like that. Sure, I would expect they're, like, kissing scenes or maybe making out scenes, but, like, I want to make sure that, like, whoever I cast, like, they'll be comfortable with it, and if they're not, like, you know what, that's fine. Like I said, people first, like, listen and respect to their demands, their suggestions, right? But again, if that's something they want to do, cool. Again, like, to push the story forward, right? Because, again, like, even with an audience, they would expect that, like, David and Audrey are sharing a kiss or two, like, yeah, we could definitely get that, but, like I said, I'm not pushing it, I'm not forcing it, on anybody, like, no, I want to make sure my audience feels comfortable, too, so, I want to make sure I'm comfortable with it too. Like, I don't want to be, like, nervous or freaking out. Like, and please don't take this video out of context, guys. Okay, because yeah, even as an up and coming director, like, I know I need to take bigger risks. And I know I will be put in, like, uncomfortable positions, right? Like, if I had, like, an intimacy coordinator, and if we did this, again, like, on a higher budget, then maybe we could do that, but, like, just, like, no. We're not pushing, like, even if I was working on a higher budget like that, I still do not want to add a sex scene in there, because, like, in today's day and age, from what I've read, like, Gen Z, of course, like they get uncomfortable when it comes to a sex scene. Like, you know what? Understandable. Like you expect a good story. So yeah, obviously, I'm not going to be pushing that on you guys for sure. Like, again, need to respect the fans, right? Um, But yeah, I mean, admittedly, there's not really much you could do with Audrey's character. Like, obviously, I don't want her like standing around in the room or in a corner. Like, no, she needs to be doing something. You know, like she needs to engage with other characters, right? Like, and I want to do her character right. Um, Seriously, guys, like the reality of this is that like we're so close to this. Like, I'm still in the pre-production phase, and I'm still trying to talk to people. Luckily, my good YouTube buddy, Lego Train Guy, he's asked his friends if they'll be interested, and he's got 4 of them. So, what I'm hoping is that with his 4 other friends, I'm hoping they'll reach out to other friends who want to be interested in this. Like, that's good. Like, we need more actors because again, I'm looking at the casting list, and all of this really is that, you got these big important characters, and there's like these little minor characters, right? And some of the original characters I created, like, they're not gonna last in this series. Like, sure, maybe one original character that I created will last through like the series going forward, but like again, there's just like minor characters, right? So like, and again, if you want your chance to shine on camera, that's fine. Like, however much time you want, At my work, it's still kind of difficult, like, with my regular customers, like, I'm a little bit nervous because, like, I don't know what they're going to say, right? I was lucky with, that one dude, I'm not going to say his name out of respect, but, like, we got him Mr. Glass. Hopefully we'll, like, touch base, real soon. Yeah, it's just that everything is coming together, guys. Like, there's definitely a lot of positives with this, and I just want this series to go great. Like, even if the series isn't successful when it comes out, like, at least what I care about is that I'm getting good stories out that will help the plots, really, of the 3 movies and of the 3 guys. Like, what have they been doing in the last 19 years, That's what I care about as a storyteller. I'm sure you guys care about that too, right? And again, it'd be kind of cool, like, if M. Night saw them and if he wanted to, like, claim them as, like, canon, like, yo. Oh, man. That'd be pretty sweet. Seriously, I would love to work with M. Night. I love his craft. I literally made a video dedicated to talking about him. Like, if you haven't watched that, please go watch it. I highly recommend it. But yeah, that's really wanted to, like, touch upon with Audrey Dunn, David Dunn's wife. I mean, yeah, again, who knows, like, with one of my producers, like, out of, like, the 4 friends, like, if there's even, like, one female in there, like, and if she wants to play the Audrey Dunn role, then cool. Like, I could, like, go over, like, some, like, I don't know, like, exercises with her, like, exercises, right, like, to get into the role, and certain clothing, like, she would need to wear, like, as Audrey, because, Audrey's, older, right? Like, who knows, like, in Unbreakable, she could be, like, in her late 30s, early 40s, so, like, you gotta have a wardrobe like that, and if they can provide, like, their own clothing, so, like, I don't necessarily have to buy it for them, like, of course, I don't want them to go all their way and buy it themselves, right? Like, if they have the materials that they need for a wardrobe, like, then cool. Like, that would save us a lot of money. But, like, again, well, as far as, like, physical therapy clothes, like, I would have to buy those for sure. Like, again, we'll have to go through, like, the measurements, the lengths, the height, whatever, like, just to get those right. And if I personally knew somebody who was a physical therapist, and if they lend me their clothes for the actor, actress, really, like, that'd be pretty sweet. But you know what, like, since I'm an executive producer, right, like, I have to buy, like, everything basically. So, and the tripod was definitely one of them for sure. So, my Amazon shopping cart is full of props and costumes, and that's just the start right there. Like, I'm sure there's probably other things that I'm missing, but like, hey, that's just a start, right? Alright, I don't want to keep this video going too long, but I just want to inform you guys on Audrey. So, thank you so much for listening, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please turn on the post notification to share my content already. Seriously, if you want to get caught up with all the updates, go to the first playlist that you see on my playlist section, right? Like, it's literally the first one. You can't miss it. Like, I literally just released a short, like, update vid for you guys, and hopefully you guys seen that. If not, go watch it. Alright, again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, bye, and hope you guys are having a great night, and what do you think of the new couch? Not bad for a first update video with the new couch. And the tripod. I can't wait to keep testing it out. Alright, good night, guys.